Yeah, so it's Trevor Lawrence. He's my quarterback drinking buddy. I figured I thought about doing ETN, but I have someone else that I'm really planting my flag in this year for the running back position. Actually, two of them, but the one that I've been stomping for all off season here. So I'm like, I gotta invest in somewhere in this offense, and why not Trevor Lawrence? And
It's a good starting point.
I do think he's criminally undervalued. He is currently going as the QB 20. You can get him in the 12th round of your drafts. So double digit rounds. This is the perfect, if you abide by the late round QB mantra, this is the guy you should be targeting. And if you're worried about getting him or waiting that late, you want to get him a little bit earlier, take him a round or two earlier. You're still in the double digit rounds. You're still getting great value. And yes, he had a historically bad rookie season. Historically bad. There's nothing you can say will change anyone's opinion on that.
Compared to his expectations, at least.
Yes.
For sure.
Well, I think even compared to other rookies coming in, he was historically bad. Even when you compare it to like the Ryan Leafs or Peyton Manning's, his rookie season was terrible. I mean, this was right there with the like just god awful.
Can't believe you Ryan Leafed my guy just now. I cannot believe that you just put that on him. Okay.
I'm using it as a reference. That's all. Do I think he's going to end there? No. So here's what happened. They got rid of that dumpster fire of a coach and coaching staff with Urban Meyer and everything that was going on there with that staff. I mean, let's be honest. The team kind of just quit on him last year. I mean, you saw it. It was just bad. So they got a new coaching staff, Doug Peterson. We saw what he did with Carson Wentz there and the quarterbacks in Philadelphia. So that right there, instant upgrade. Someone that has been known to work with quarterbacks. He's going to bring in a better offense. 2, Utah. He gets his running back in Travis Etienne, his old college roommate, which will open up lanes in the running game and in the passing game. It's a nice little security blanket there for him. They went out and got him weapons in free agency, spent a lot of money. Now, I will say, maybe not the best weapons they could have gotten, but they are definitely upgraded over everything that they had last year. Christian Kirk, he's flashed. We've seen him flash. He's had hype for years. Marvin Jones still on the team. We all love him. We're big fans here, DTFF, of Marvin Jones. They brought in Zay Jones. Again, he's had his ups and downs. A lot of hype early in his career. Got kind of caught in a bad system. Kind of got rejuvenated a little bit last season. So they brought in someone that can make some plays there. Laviska Shenault, who I'm not personally very high on. Who knows? New coaching staff. Maybe he gets his career turned around here and gets used in more creative ways that can get him a ball that fits his skill sets better. And then they went out and got a tight end who, again, has had a very up and down career, but has had very fantasy relevant seasons before. And maybe this changes scenery, getting away from that New York media and the scrutiny there down to sunny Florida. Maybe that'll change everything there for Ingram. So they have done things to give him a better chance to succeed. And again, just second year in the league. There's nowhere to go but up from here. And I really think that at QB 20, I mean, he's going to outperform that, I think, easily. And I think he could flirt with being a number one, not number one, a top 12 QB, a QB1 by the end of the season this year.
I agree. I love Trevor Lawrence. As you noted, he was definitely going to be the dude that I wanted to put in here, but you got to him. I got to respect the hustle. You got in there first. And everything that you said tracks. And it's like even the offensive line additions that they've made to this team over this offseason, which I think go overlooked a little bit because that was not in a good way either. Everything that they've done, it's not splash signings. And I think that's why people are keeping his ADP so low. It's the combo of, yeah, what he did last year or didn't do last year. And then, well, what's the big turnaround going to come from? Is it going to come all from Christian Kirk? Is it going to come all from this guy or that guy? And it doesn't have to be. It's a medley of all of the additions that they've made and the additions by subtractions, as you said, by getting rid of Urban Meyer, who we just cannot overstate on this show enough how bad he was. But what I love about Trevor Lawrence is his rushing upside as well. I think that he's just, for whatever reason, not looked at as if he has that wonderful kind of Dak Prescott plus ability with rushing at the very least. Like, that's his baseline in terms of rushing. And I think he's never going to be Justin Fields, but he can get close to that in the right circumstances. And it's just like that kind of ceiling for a rushing quarterback to be drafted this late is absurd. So I'm with you there. I love it. I think we're both in on Jacksonville.